Fleur de Sante, Europe's best-kept luxury skincare secret, is now available in the U.S. Fleur de Sante combines champagne extract with over 150 flowers from France and Sweden to give your skin a boost of immortality. Champagne extract gives skin ultimate antioxidant protection and photo-age prevention, while floral plant stem cells protect and nourish. Repair and revitalize your skin with Fleur de Sante. Learn more about all of their products at fleurdesante.com.
Tighten skin on your face, neck, and body and lose fat at Ageless Body Sculpting Plus, located at 445 East Palmetto Park Road in Boca Raton, where you'll find scientific technologies, including the latest acoustic lipolyzer, which uses ultrasound for immediate and permanent results. No surgery, diet, or exercise. If you don't lose inches, you don't pay. Call 561-654-0177 for your free consultation.
Hello, welcome to the Becky and Boca Show. I have some great guests tonight, but before I get to that, I want to talk about my big event tomorrow night. This one is probably going to be my biggest one so far. I've gotten so many RSVPs, but we got plenty of room. It's going to be so much fun. It's called The Party on East Palmetto, and it's on East Palmetto Park Road, right down by Trattoria Romano. Everyone knows where that is. It's 4 doors to the west of Trattoria Romano, and we're actually going to use the valet from the French restaurant right there. So it's right down where all the restaurants are, and it's going to be a fantastic party. I'm doing it with Spotlight Magazine, with Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge, Rosenberg Diamonds, Barrel of Monk's Brewery is going to be there, One with Life Tequila, and Pat's Wine Bar. And we're going to have food from Oceans 234, all sorts of giveaways. We're giving away thousands of dollars worth of stuff. And we're going to have designer shopping. We're going to have the people from Fleur de Sante there. They're going to be demonstrating the skincare line. And it's just going to be so much fun. It's a great building. We've got 2 floors to work with, and we're going to have music, photography. So come on out. It's at 445 East Palmetto Park Road, tomorrow night, 6 to 9 p.m. Okay, now I'm going to get to my first guest tonight, let me tell you, is Karyn Turk. She's a former Mrs. Florida, and she's here because she's an ambassador for Fleur de Sante skincare line. And then my second guest, who we'll get to after Karyn, is Rich Dominic. He's with the new Pellegrino Market that's going right downtown Boca. It's exactly what we needed. Okay, so let's get started with Karyn. Okay.
Hi, Becky.
Hi. You are the former Mrs. Florida.
I am.
Former meaning just like a couple months ago you had to relinquish your crown after a year. Is that right?
Yep, 2016. Okay. Gave up my crown in May, and first pageant I ever did, and fortunately I
love
won.
having beauty queens on this show. I've had a few of them. Fantastic.
It was an amazing experience. I'm so pleased that I was able to do it, and I'm a little disappointed that I don't have the crown anymore, but I am so thankful for having the experience.
How did you even get into that?
I do a lot of philanthropic work, and I was out actually promoting a Boca charity, and I had a little office party for them, and I might have had a glass of wine or two, and I met a former Mrs. Florida, and she basically told me that she had won the crown at like 38 or 39, and I said, you know what, that's something I want to do.
How
and
fun.
I did it, and I was fortunate enough that I won, and it was
what
a roller
did the
coaster.
contest entail? Did you have to do a talent portion or anything like that?
I did not have to do a talent, thankfully.
Okay.
I don't sing and I don't dance. It was a lot of it was based on nonprofit and community service.
Oh, okay.
This particular pageant organization really believes in women that give back to the community. Mm-hmm. So I was really lucky that I was already doing a lot of nonprofit work, and they recognized that, and that was something that I was scored on. So that was a big part of it. And the interview portion also was a big part of it. So
how fun.
Yeah, it was perfect for me.
Oh, you look like a Mrs. Florida. You look great.
Thank you.
So you are the new ambassador for Fleur de Sante. You're the face of Fleur de Sante.
I am the face of Fleur de Sante, and I am so thankful to do it because I absolutely love the products, and they have sort of been life-changing for me. So,
and Karyn is going to be at my event tomorrow night, and some other people from the company are going to be there doing demonstrations of the skincare line. It's amazing. Let me tell you, I met with these 2 women that are representing it here in Boca, and they just gave me a sample, and people always give me samples of stuff. They always want me to try everything, so I just kind of took it home. I tried it, and I was like, whoa.
It's a whoa.
I called them back the next day, and I said, this is fabulous. You know, this is wonderful. I got to work with you. So
And it's all
Now we're
natural.
working together.
medicinal
Made
flowers.
from flowers and champagne extract, I believe.
So anytime you tell me that I can do something with champagne and that I can put champagne on my face, I'm in. But absolutely, their anti-blemish serum for me, the anti-imperfection, is something that I use almost on a daily basis. I have makeup on my face every single day, whether I'm doing a radio appearance or a TV appearance, and it has really, honestly changed my skin.
I really love it. I'm using a really light, I think it's the serum, and I just wash my face and I use that and no other lotion on my face. And in this Florida climate where it's hot and humid all day long, it's so light. It's the best thing I've ever used.
And did you know that you can layer these serums, that they can work together?
I've heard that, but I need some instruction on that. Hopefully tomorrow night.
Well, tomorrow night they'll instruct you. But I actually layer the serums, and now I'm starting to learn, because I've been working with the products now for several months. I'm learning what my skin likes and doesn't like. And when I was up in New York and I was being sort of battered by the elements there, I noticed that I really needed the global anti-aging serum, and that was working really well on my skin. So I was actually combining that with the anti-imperfection, and it kept my skin clear and hydrated the whole time I was traveling.
It's an incredible product. It really is. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited about tomorrow night because they're going to be, I know they're putting something in the raffle, and they're going to be doing demonstrations, so everybody can come on out and learn about it.
Everybody's got to try it. And I thought it was really cool that it's a 35-year-old brand in France and Sweden. So
well, I knew it was from France and Sweden. I didn't know it was not a brand new brand, though.
No. So this is our first U.S. launch.
U.S. debut. Wow.
Yeah.
How exciting.
It's really exciting. And they have plant stem cells also, which is pretty cool.
I was reading about
that. It's like the ultimate antioxidant.
And why'd they decide to come to the United States now?
Well, I'm hoping it's for me, but I don't think that was totally. I'd like to take credit for all of that. But yeah, actually, when I met them, they were just starting to look at exploring the U.S., and I think they see the U.S. market as a great market for them. And they've been so successful overseas. I think they think it's a natural thing to come here to the U.S. and expose the U.S. population to their products.
It's going to be very easy for them, because once somebody tries, that's all they have to do is get it, get people to sample.
And all my friends who I've given the product to, all my girlfriends, everybody I've shared it with, immediately becomes addicted. My daughter, I think I told you when I walked in today, my daughter called me and said, I don't see any anti-imperfection serum under the sink. Like, what am I going to do? And I mean, there's nothing else that you want to use. Once you're in, you're in.
I've been using it every day since I got that bottle, and I'm going to continue to use it.
And, I'm not somebody who likes clutter. I don't like stuff on my counters. I'm I'm kind of a neat freak. But I don't know if you've seen the packaging. I mean, obviously you have, because you're using the product, but the bottles are just beautiful.
Yeah, they're very, very pretty.
I don't mind having them out on my counter. I mean, the packaging, too, was very appealing to me. That certainly doesn't sell the product, but it's nice when you can leave something on your counter and it doesn't look cluttered and it doesn't look messy.
Yeah, and it's nice, they gave me some to hand out to some of my girlfriends, and it's such a pretty thing to give somebody. They're like, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. And it's a really nice product.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons, too, that the products work so well and why they keep my skin as clear as they do is it's an airless technology.
What does that mean?
So basically, the bottle itself does not let any outside air in.
So
and the way the pump is designed, I wish I would have brought one of the products with me, but you're never touching the actual product. So you're not contaminating it at all.
Oh, that's true.
So you're not putting your fingers in it, and it keeps it much cleaner. So I feel like that's probably been a big advantage in keeping my skin clear as well.
Yeah, you're not putting anything else on it.
Yeah.
So what is the extent of their line? I'm just using the one skincare thing, and I love it. I'm going to learn tomorrow night. But
there are a number of products. I did make a list because I love all of. I have my little list. I have it here on my phone. But there is the ones that I'm using right now. I'm using the Global Anti-Aging Serum. I'm also using the Anti-Imperfection Serum, and I do layer those. And then I use the night serum at night before I go to bed. I wash my face, I clean my makeup off, and I put the actual night serum on. But there's a number of products, and it's really their products will fit any need that you have. I mean, from so there's the let's see, so they're all natural.
Yeah, I know that.
The day and night serums,
plant-based flowers,
all plant-based. So you have the anti-aging with champagne extract. You have the overnight skin booster, which stimulates cell repair. You have the intense anti-age if you need a little boost. You have the Global Hydro Boost, which has like this cooling texture, which is really cool. It's almost like cold. Like you put like biofreeze on your back. I mean, it's kind of neat because if you
that would be
on
nice.
your face, and then
in the morning.
I think it's the Arctic rose flower that really makes it kind of have that cooling sensation.
Okay.
And then we've got the anti-wrinkle supercharge, which is when, again, like you need a little extra something.
I gotta try all of these tomorrow night at the party.
Lifting serum, which kind of tightens your pores and gets rid of, the pores and the things you have.
Yeah.
And then the anti-imperfection, which I know I've talked about a lot because that's obviously my favorite product.
One.
And it's completely oil-free, and it definitely stops blemishes, no doubt.
I like the serum. What's the whole name for the serum? You have that in there?
I think you probably have the anti-aging serum. That's probably the one that you're using, and that's the one that has the champagne extract. There's several of them that do, but that's the one in the gold bottle that you're using?
I think so.
Yeah, and that's a great product.
Yeah.
But they're all good. They're all wonderful.
They are. And now I know they're putting them in locations around Boca and salons and things. So do you know which ones they're going to be in?
I don't know yet.
I think
but
they're
I'm
going to be
sure
in Ivy Lee's Lux Makeup and Beauty Lounge, my favorite place.
But I think if you come tomorrow night too, they'll give you a little bit of insight. I know they're looking at a lot of locations locally. Right now, the products are available in different places, but they are looking at spas and places to make them available locally so people can go and try the products out and find the ones that work for them.
And you can buy them online too, I think, right?
You can buy them online as well, yeah. Yeah, and they're very reasonably priced. They're definitely not the cheapest product. It's not a drugstore product, but most of the serums run about $60, and they do last for a little bit.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I know they're going to... they're talking to plastic surgeons and dermatologists to try to get them out there too. So, and we'll have some of them tomorrow night at the party.
Absolutely.
So come on out and meet some doctors. My plastic surgeon, I believe, is going to be there, and some other doctors, and they'll do consults on you. One of them is giving away some free Botox. So,
I was just saying to you, in the lighting in here, I feel like I might need some right
now. No. I don't think you need any. So we're gonna have lots of things. Oh, and also another thing about the party tonight. Tomorrow night, the main feature is Nina, who owns the Anti-Aging Center, and she's going to be doing demos of this fat dissolving. It uses ultrasound.
Oh, wow.
And she did it on my belly. I was a skeptic on that too. I'm so skeptical because
is that the thing that freezes your stomach?
No, it uses ultrasound, and it's just a painless treatment. Takes about a half hour. And she finally got me to go in there. She wanted, again, people always ask me to do stuff. I was like, no. Finally, I went in there, and she did this 30-minute treatment. And right afterwards, I could feel like the fat was kind of liquefying. It was the strangest thing.
Really?
And then after a few days, I went away that weekend. I went to Tampa to visit my son for Cinco de Mayo, and I was eating Mexican food. I was drinking and everything. I was starting to balloon up everywhere but my belly. So I went back to her, and she did 2 more treatments, and my belly is flat there.
No, I mean, you look amazing in this dress, and I did notice that your belly was very flat when I came in.
Serendipity, by the way.
Very nice. I love Serendipity.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
But anyway, it worked. I mean, and the funny thing is, when I put on a couple of pounds, like I do sometimes from eating or drinking, it doesn't go to my belly. So it's almost too hard to believe. And then other people are using it to get rid of fat under here and to tighten skin. People are using it for the, whatever you call these things here.
Right.
There's a word for them.
Is that no, glutes are your bottom. Yeah. I don't know. Traps?
I know someone that was using
triceps?
it on their butt. And love handles, things like that. So she's going to be doing demonstrations tomorrow night, and if somebody wants to try it out, she's going to do that.
Oh, well, so now that you told me this, I'm having my stomach done tomorrow night, so I'll let you know. I'll let everybody know how it is.
But it's amazing. So we've got that, and then we've got the Fleur de Sante skincare, and we've got, we're going to be selling designer stuff, too, from Serendipity. And she's giving away amazing things in the raffle. She's giving away Prada sunglasses, and she's giving away these, I think they're Jimmy Choo bracelets. All designer stuff, all immaculate, beautiful things.
So I need to bring some money to shop and be ready to have maybe some light plastic surgery while I'm there.
The raffle's
free. The raffle's free. Okay, but it sounds like there's going to be shopping. Yeah, so I'm a shopping kind of girl.
I like to put shopping at my events because I try to have all different things that are going to attract people to come. And I know if there's shopping, especially designer shopping, at discount prices.
Oh yeah, and she has beautiful things. I mean, I've shopped with her for years.
All this stuff is from her store.
These
are leather bracelets, even though they look metallic, and this ring is from Lisa's store. This necklace, the dress, everything.
So cool.
Yeah, she's got wonderful things. So she's going to have a whole room in there, clothes and accessories. So that's going to be fun. So what else do we have? And then Barrel of Monks Brewery. I was telling. Do you know those guys?
I think I've met them before. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much out and about in Boca, kind of like you. Not as much as you, of course. I'm not Karyn in Boca, but
well, my husband's a doctor, so he knows these two doctors at Boca Hospital that started brewing beer. I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago. I know they were doing it in their houses over by the beach, and I think eventually their wives told them that they gotta move it out. So they started a brewery out on Clintmore Road.
Right, they were off of Clintmore. They were in that like industrial park. Yeah, I went to a couple of parties there.
I haven't been there yet, but you can go there and sample the beer and have parties, and you can bring in people. So they're going to come to my party with their beer, and everybody can try it. And I'm really excited about that because.
And I'm not a beer drinker, but I know when I went to that event, they had some really cool beers that kind of didn't taste like beers. Like I remember there was some sort of blueberry ale or something that they had made. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun.
And then if you're not a beer drinker, we have One with Life Tequila.
Perfect.
They're going to be there. They're going to have shots for the purists. You know, I'm not a tequila drinker. I'm actually a wine drinker.
I love tequila.
So they're going to have shots for the purists. And then for people that don't like to do tequila shots, they're going to have strawberry lavender lemonade made with a tequila.
Ooh.
So that sounds good, too.
This is going to be a really fun event, Becky.
Yes, yes. And then for the wine drinkers like me, I have Pat's Wine Bar here in Boca. It's a great place. I'm going to do an event there eventually. He's got a great spot. And he's going to be there with wine. So we've got wine, tequila, and beer, all complimentary. Nobody pays anything at my events.
And shopping and skincare and fat.
And free raffles.
Fat getting rid of.
And food from Oceans 234. Everybody knows Oceans 234 in Deerfield down on the beach.
Yeah, of course.
They're going to be serving up appetizers all night long. So
fabulous.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff. So don't miss the party. And you'll be there with Fleur de Sante.
Yeah, I'll be there. Say hello.
So as ambassador for them, what are you going to be doing? Were you up in New York with them?
I was up in New York with them. We did a wonderful photo shoot. We're going to have a big billboard on Times Square and some other things. I'm going to be in a billboard in Times Square. Yes, I'm really excited. Wow. And I'm sure we'll be doing some national ad campaigns and different things. And I know we're going to have a launch party in New York. We had a launch party here in Palm Beach at Nick and Johnny's, which was a huge success. And everybody that came had a great time and loved the products. So I think it's just going to be onwards and upwards from here. And eventually we'll probably expand.
That's a great
really good gig. I'm not complaining.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's all manufactured in Europe, right?
It is. Okay. It is. It's all manufactured in Europe. Again, all natural, plant stem cells.
That's what I like about it. Really healthy stuff for your skin.
That's the thing. And the Airless Technology, again, like we talked about earlier, it doesn't allow the transfer of bacteria. You know, you're dealing with a bottle that's not contaminated. There's just so much thought has gone into this product.
When I use a product that you open up and kind of, I'm thinking every day I'm putting my finger on there. And after a while, it doesn't seem to work as well as it did in the beginning.
Well, and you know, any dermatologist that I've ever been to over the years, because again, I told you I've struggled with my skin. I've gone to them and they say, don't put your fingers on your skin. You know, make sure you use clean brushes when you're doing your makeup and all these different things. And I've thought about the same thing. Well, here I am using a makeup primer or using a serum or whatever it is, and I'm sticking my fingers
every day.
in it. Defeats totally the purpose.
Yeah.
So these bottles are airless. They do not have any cross-contamination when they're packaged. And then, of course, when you get them home, you're not putting your fingers in them. So it's a really, I think for me, it's been a huge solution as far as my skin. So I know why they're looking at distributing in spas and doctors' offices. Because that's the places people like me with somewhat problem skin go and say, you know, fix my wrinkles, fix my blemishes, help me, doctor.
Right.
And this is a product that works very well with the rest of your skincare regimen. Yeah. And the fact that you can tailor them, and, you know, when I travel again and I'm abusing my skin, because my skin is abused on a daily basis, I can say, all right, well, I'm in New York and it's a little bit cold here and my skin's a little bit drier, and I think I'll add in the anti-aging serum and see how that works, or the hydrating serum, which also works wonderfully. And when you're mixing them together, it's great that you can layer these products and you don't feel heavy.
Right.
They soak right in.
I know. That's what I told you. That's what I loved about it.
The texture is unbelievable.
Have you ever been here
It's a sensory experience.
Oh, yeah, and they smell good, too.
And they smell good. So it's the flowers, it's the texture, it's kind of the all-natural, the plant stem cells, it all works together. And when they were looking at it, he really wanted to craft a product that was kind of made with love. And again, it's a 35-year-old, a 35-year-old product line. But, you know, obviously the plant stem cells and some things are a little bit newer. But it really is. And, you know, flowers put everybody in a good mood.
Yep.
So, you know, just the fact that when I wake up in the morning, I wash my face And the first thing that I'm doing is I'm putting the serum on my face that smells good. It smells like roses and flowers.
Oh, I know. I put it all over my neck and everything. And then as you heat up a little bit during the day, you can smell it.
It's the whole, that aromatherapy thing. Right. Aromatherapy is huge. This is something that you're kind of getting that aromatherapy. You're getting something that's hydrating your skin and is soaking right in on like a micro level. It's just really an incredible product line.
I like the fact that they're going to have it in doctors' offices, dermatologists, plastic surgeons, things like that, because we go to those places, we get Botox and things. But when we also have to take care of our skin every day.
Absolutely.
You can't just go and get your dermatological treatment and then leave.
Right.
So it's nice that they'll be able to recommend.
And I'll tell you, I had a laser treatment recently, probably about like 2 months ago. And after I had the laser treatment, my skin was like pretty parched. I
did a laser treatment. I know.
Yeah, I had the redness and the whole thing.
results are great, but right when you get it,
and you're like me, you're on camera, you're on the radio, you're here, you're there.
I came in here 2 weeks after deep laser treatment. I went to the beauty lounge. Ivy Lisa saved me. That's a hilarious picture. I'm gonna have to show you sometime. I walked in. I told my doctor that I was coming on the show, and he was coming with me. And he's like, already? I'm like, yeah, I got to go back in there.
You got to go, right?
So he said, what are you going to do about your face? I said, I got Ivy and Lisa at Ivy Lee's Beauty Lounge. I walked in there. Both of their jaws dropped because I had no makeup on, and I looked, well, you know what it looks like?
I've done it. I know.
They were both working on me. They had sponges, and they were spraying things on me. And as they were putting this on, like, skin was sloughing off, like falling out. But they got it to where I came on air. I looked perfect. And the amazing thing about laser is that eventually, when it all comes off, you have brand new baby skin.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so much fun. But then you got to take care of it with your products because now you don't want to blow it.
You do. And I mean, I won't lie. Like I said, I torture my skin. I do lay out in the sun. I do all the things that dermatologist tells you don't do. But at the same time, having a product line where I can say, okay, so what's my problem today?
Do they have a sunscreen line too?
They do not. Not that I know of. There's no sunscreen line yet, but they have maybe something that they're adding. I know that they're going to add some products to the line. So
that'll be great.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that they just soak right in, and when you have the dry patches or you have something that's going on, it's an immediate difference.
I'm excited for everyone to try it tomorrow night. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but they said something with flowers and sampling. So
they've actually been secretive with me, and I'm the U.S. brand ambassador, so I'm not sure. But whatever it'll be exciting. I mean, these girls that I work with, they do it right. We have a top-notch team. And they're really invested in making sure that this product gets out to people who can use it and who can benefit from it. Right. And I'm just so happy to be the face of the brand and be able to really represent a product that I truly love. I mean, I love this product.
Yeah. Like I said, when they gave it to me, I was like, yeah. And then I tried it.
Right.
Whoa!
Yeah, because we've all, especially, living down here and living in South Florida, and we're all very fortunate, and we're kind of bombarded with all these beauty products and healthcare regimens. And, as Mrs. Florida, I've been asked to do a lot of that.
South Florida, and I'm sure you know this. When it gets humid, like it is this time of year, and you put any kind of cream on your face, and then you walk outside, sometimes within an hour, you just feel like you have
greasy,
drippy, greasy mask on your face. And it can ruin your day.
It's horrible.
It's worse than a bad hair day.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So to have this lightweight product, I mean, I've been wearing it ever since they gave it to me.
Yeah.
And you know how humid it is out there.
No. I mean, it works like nothing else. I mean, and I'm not saying that because I'm the U.S. brand ambassador. I'm the U.S. brand ambassador because I love this product. I mean, I met these people. I ended up doing some brand videos for them. And immediately after trying the product, I kept in touch with them. And I was like, what can I do for you? How can I help you? Because I'm addicted and I love it.
You're like me. I look to feature things on this show. It has to be something I like.
Yeah, me too.
I'm no bullshit. If it doesn't, if it's not something good, I'm not gonna recommend it.
See, I'm from New Jersey, and I'm a Jewish girl from New Jersey, so I'm no bullshit anytime. Where are you from?
Are you from
Chicago,
here? Actually.
Okay, same thing.
We're very mild-mannered, though.
Maybe a little.
But anything that I like and I believe in, I bring it on and tell people about it because, that's...
You want to share it.
Yeah.
You want to share it. Just like you're talking about the ultrasound. I'm like, I want to go have this done because you're so excited about it. I'm like, I need to do
try
this.
That. You got.
I'm totally in. I'm totally doing it. I'm going to make sure I wear something tomorrow that I can pull up. And I will. I actually have a new 2-piece outfit that I just bought.
Right. Perfect.
I might wear it. I'm going to look like a giant pineapple because it's like a giant pineapple.
Nina, I'm bringing in the brand ambassador for Fleur de Sante and the former Mrs. Florida to do a demo on her belly tomorrow night.
Done. And I will wear my two-piece outfit so you can get right in there.
Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. Boy,
it's going to be a good time. We're going to have a good time together.
This night is shaping up.
Absolutely.
And I have a really good photographer there. I have a magazine there. They're going to be taking photos. I have videographers, so we're going to get a lot.
This is going to be fabulous. Yeah. I'm so excited. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you. We got about 3 more minutes here. Anything else you want to say?
I want to encourage everybody to try the products. If you can't make it out, look us up online. Get in touch with me.
FleurDeSante.com.
Yep. And we'll be happy to share the products with you. I'm happy to share them with you. You can reach out to me online, Karyn Turk, KarynTurk. Kind of find me anywhere.
I know you're on Facebook. I found you immediately today.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm pretty visible. You can just Google me and you'll find me. You might find some stuff that might be questionable, but just ask me about that later.
You have a lot of followers too.
I do.
Very impressive, girlfriend.
Thank you. I started really religiously doing Instagram, and I'm up to 42,000 followers on Instagram.
I saw that.
Yeah, and I love doing it. Yeah, I have a lot of Facebook. I have about 15,000 on my public page, and then I'm always maxed out at 5,000 on the personal. I got to figure out a way to. They got to fix that.
Why is that?
I don't know.
What's the reason to limit you?
I have no idea. There was actually a petition about that. There was a petition that I signed.
I don't really see why it would matter.
I don't know.
If they can do it on the public pages, why not personal?
I don't know.
I don't know. Facebook's going to work on that.
That's another mission. If anybody knows how they can help us, let us know.
Okay, so let's go over the party one more time so everybody knows. It's tomorrow night. That's the 30th of June at 6 p.m. It's at 445 East Palmetto Park Road. You'll see a big sign out front that says Anti-Aging Center of Boca. And there is valet, because everybody knows how difficult it is to park in East Boca. So we have valet. We got you covered. The valet will be at the French restaurant, Nouveau Maison. We were talking about our French accents.
And I was going to say, it's so nice that it's at a French restaurant is valeting the cars. It's so appropriate with Fleur de Sante that it would be a French restaurant.
We're very Euro. So you go in there by the French restaurant, and they loop the cars around, and you'll come out right by where you have to get out to come into the building. And you're going to walk in there, and we're going to have tequila drinks for you. We're going to have all sorts of goodies, good food. We're going to have sampling of fat melting, Fleur de Sante, barrel among spear. Don't miss this one. My parties are fun, and there's no cost to the people that come to the parties. Everything is free. So, and you might even go home with like a free designer goodie. So, because I get so many raffle prizes that like half of the people get things. So, I mean, everyone I know has won something at my raffle.
Oh, I love that. Well, I love to buy raffle tickets. I'm a little bit of a raffle gambler.
Free raffle?
Yep. Get out of here. Yep. That's phenomenal.
Yep. I hate that when you go somewhere and it's like $25 for a raffle ticket.
Yeah, well, if it's going to charity, I'm always in. I'll buy it.
That's true. But this party, raffle tickets are free. So come on out tomorrow night, 445 East Palmetto Park Road, 6 to 9 p.m. Don't miss it. We're all going to have a great time. Karyn will be there.
I'm going to have a great time. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad that I got to come on and talk about the products. I'm really excited.
Oh, yeah. You're a great ambassador for them.
Thank you. Well, that's because, like I said earlier, I love the products. So it's very easy to be the brand ambassador when you really love the products.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And I will see you tomorrow night.
You're so welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Fleur de Sante, Europe's best-kept luxury skincare secret, is now available in the U.S. Fleur de Sante combines champagne extract with over 150 flowers from France and Sweden to give your skin a boost of immortality. Champagne extract gives skin ultimate antioxidant protection and photo-age prevention, while floral plant stem cells protect and nourish. Repair and revitalize your skin with Fleur de Sante. Learn more about all of their products at FleurDeSante.com. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge in downtown Boca Raton does fabulous professional makeup application. Make an appointment today and see how glamorous you can look. Call 561-409-4065 to book your appointment. Ivy Lee's Luxe Makeup and Beauty Lounge is located at 233 South Federal Highway on the first floor of the Boca Grand building in Boca Raton. Serendipity Consignment Boutique is unlike any other consignment shop you have ever seen. Lisa has the most beautiful and immaculate designer bags, clothes, shoes, and accessories. It's a designer candy store. visit their website at consignmentboca.com.